White flag, 1 to go. This is it for all the money. Up to the outside, taking a peek. Davey Allison. Bobby Allison sits there. No coaching here.
I think the move will be made coming off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. It's completely left the rest of the field, so it's a 3-car battle here right now. Now here comes Bobby down on the inside. Maybe he's going to go for the win. Not take his son into consideration. Now he has moved out behind Davey and cushioning him in there, and Davey now is going to make his move, but he can't. Can he do it, Ken?
He can't get to the outside. He tries again. Bobby Allison in that Buick rides in third. Chevrolet first, Ford second, Buick third. Is this just a test run of next Sunday's Daytona 500? I believe so. Here they come to the line. Coming down for the checkers. Earnhardt is in front. Davey Allison trying to move. At the stripe, it will be Dale Earnhardt winning here today in the Busch Clash. 42 cars strong. Last lap. Here's Allison deployed first. Rusty Wallace in the white number 27 Pontiac. He will carry one of our CBS onboard cameras. He makes a charge at Bobby Allison, but the handling of that car number 12 is so strong that no one gets another look at him. Allison, a serious favorite for tomorrow's Daytona 500 because the car really does handle. Seasoned observers like Richard Petty took careful note about Allison, and in the last lap took even more careful notes about, well, watch what happens here.
Davey tries to make a move on the inside, but Darrell Waltrip says, no, I've had that spot all day. Davey has to back off. He goes high, and here's Dale Earnhardt catching up.
The black number 3 of Earnhardt snuggles down to the bottom of turn 4 on the penultimate lap. Here they come, driving for the finish line. Waltrip has secured first place. The battle here for second. Notice Terry Labonte up on the outside, but by 4 feet. Give it to Dale Earnhardt for second place in this driving finish. Many say this is what we can expect tomorrow in the Daytona 500.
Here's the white silk from Harold Kinder.
Last lap. Parsons lies third. Texas Terry Labonte is in fourth. Neil Bonnet, the third member of that Alabama gang, back in fifth. And those 2 leaders draw away a bit. Davey Allison coming after his father. Looks down inside as they take it high in turn number 2. Back straight away, final time to decide it all here this afternoon.
Davey, what are you going to do?
He's got less than half a lap to do.
And they have enough lead that I believe this is going to be a battle between the father and son. I don't think anybody else can try it, but here he comes. He's going to do it.
Bottom. He's down low. Bobby Allison high. Davey Allison trying the inside move. Bobby Allison holds him off. They come to the stripe, and the winner of the 30th annual Great American Race, Bobby Allison. Davey Allison, his son, in second. Judy Allison ecstatic. What a tremendous family performance. We're getting down towards the finish. Car number 75, Neil Bonnet, by his fingernails and toenails clutching to the side of this rock, which is called the Richmond Fairgrounds. White flag, 1 left to go. It'll be worth almost $300,000 to him to get on plan 1, plus the victory here today if Neil Bonnet can hold on this last lap. Now, he is some gritty guy.
And I can assure you the first person that's going to hug his neck is Dale Earnhardt, because they are partners.
Here they come down to the line. The finish at this afternoon. The checkers are out. And Alabama's Neil Bonnet, fourth a week ago at Daytona, comes back and wins here today. Ricky Rudd has to settle for second. We're waiting for the white flag. It's coming out. The Goodyear 500 comes down to the last lap. And we have Bobby Allison closing on race leader Neil Bonnet as they head off the tri-oval down into turn number 1. Half a second, 0.56 separating them as they make the run down the back straight for the last time. They've got cars to wind in and out of before they reach turn number 3. Neil Bonnet driving for the Raymont Valvoline team halfway using the low side of the circuit. The team is ready to jump. Turn 4 out, down through the tri-oval. The checkered flag is at the ready, and Neil Bonnet in the Valvoline Pontiac strikes gold. Second place will go to Bobby Allison in the number 12 Buick, and third place is Dave Marcus in the number 71 car. What a race, what a drive from Neil Bonnet.
The white flag is displayed by Harold Kinder, and we've got only 1 more lap around this 1.01-mile racetrack at North Carolina Motor Speedway. Lake Speed is dropping back just a little bit, apparently convinced now that he just doesn't have it to pass Neil, and he's going to settle for a second-place finish.
Or maybe is he out of gas? Maybe he's low on gas. I don't know.
I think he's going to finish. Here they come off of corner number 4. Neil Bonnet from Hueytown, Alabama, wins the 500. Second is Lake Speed. And here comes third. Sterling Marlin pulled away from Alan Kulwicki in the closing laps to finish third. Kulwicki was fourth. And finishing in the fifth position is going to be Dale Earnhardt.
Well, I don't think Wallace can hang on to it.
That time by, Keith. Get this, Dale Earnhardt, 170.37, and I mean, he really had the pedal down that time. 327 laps here in Atlanta. He's running over 170 miles an hour.
Well, if he doesn't wreck between here and the clubhouse or faint, he's won it. It'll be his 32nd victory in Winston Cup Series competition. There it is. Wallace is second.
Look at this. Davey Allison has just moved around Sterling Marlin. Sterling slowed down.
Marlin's in trouble, dropping low on the racetrack. Tough break for Sterling. Boy, he had run a solid race all day. Running third, drops to the inside of the racetrack. I don't know whether the car has power or not, but he's going very slowly. Here's the white flag for Lake Speed. Let's follow him around on his final lap of this racetrack and what could be his first win in Winston Cup competition. This is his 164th career start. His best career finish to date has been a second on 2 different occasions at Daytona and earlier this year at Rockingham. Obviously, this crew is putting things together. They're cheering for him as he heads down the backstretch now with less than a half lap to go. The Wins Kmart Oldsmobile is about to go into Darlington's victory lane. Here's the checkered flag. Lake Speed wins the Trans-South 500. They're still side by side coming off the corner. Bodine is sideways. Elliott has it. 498 laps completed. 2 more laps to go. Bill Elliott is in command of the race, and Mark Martin goes to second, dropping Jeff Bodine back to third. Bodine would like to have second, though, as he continues to battle alongside of Mark Martin. Goes to second, dropping Jeff Bodine back to third. Bodine would like to have second, though, as he continues to battle alongside of Mark Martin.
The new tires did it, no question about it. The white flag comes out for Bill Elliott with 4 new tires. Those 2 cars were able to stick better on the inside of the racetrack.
Not only will this be a spin and win, but it'll be a spin with less than 2 laps, whether less than 10 laps to go, and a Bill Elliott victory. Here's the checkered flag. Bill Elliott wins. Mark Martin is second, and Jeff Bodine is third.
And the white flag comes out for Terry Labonte.
Terry Labonte, originally from Corpus Christi, Texas, now from Archdale, North Carolina, is on the last lap of this first Union 400. Down the backstretch, Labonte in the Budweiser Chevrolet, prepared by Junior Johnson, whose place is just down the road. Labonte off of corner number 4. The checkered flag drops, and Terry Labonte wins his 8th Winston Cup race of his career.
1 lap to go. White flag is out from Harold Kinder, signifying 1 lap remaining for the race leader, Dale Earnhardt.
Earnhardt looking for his 33rd career win and his second win on the year. Over $7 million in career earnings. He will go over the $300,000 mark this year by taking this victory.
He'll follow Benny Parsons off turn 4 for the 2nd time this year. Dale Earnhardt accepts the checkered flag from Harold Kinder. Sterling Marlin finishes second. And the celebrating in the Good Wrench Richard Childress pit area. Childress, crew chief Kirk Shelmerdine, engine builder Lou LaRosa, and that whole crew, a job well done.
The white flag is out from Harold Kinder, the official starter for NASCAR. Here we go on the final lap. 2.66 miles to go. Will it be one of 5 drivers? Let's see who wins it. Parsons leads now. Bobby Allison is on the high side of the racetrack. Very high in turn number 2. The battle is for 3rd spot. Ken Schrader and Jeff Bodine go at it.
Bobby got that run going, going up high. He got the momentum.
Here comes Bobby Allison. Bill Parsons goes low on the racetrack in an attempt to block Bobby Allison from making a move. They go into turn number 3 in single file formation. Bobby Allison is second. Jeff Bodine is third. Then Terry Labonte and Ken Schrader. They come off of the 4th corner into the banking of the tri-oval. Bill Parsons has the lead. Bobby Allison running second. If Allison is going to make a move, he's going to have to do it now. He cannot do it. Bill Parsons is going to win his first Winston Cup race. There's the checkered flag. Parsons wins. Allison second. Bodine third. Labonte fourth, and Ken Schrader is fifth.
Up will come the white flag at the end of this lap. 1 lap to go. Do you think Junior Johnson has crossed his fingers at all, or is he just implacable, unflappable?
I think he still has that leg cocked up on the wall, just sitting there watching this young driver, 31 years of age. He's from Corpus Christi, Texas. Terry Labonte made his Winston Cup debut at Darlington in 1978. Went on to win his first ever Winston Cup race there at the track Too Tough to Tame 2 years later, trying to win the Winston Open here today.
And the turn down off 4 for the finish line. It is Labonte, Marlin, Davey Allison, Bill Elliott, Bobby Allison, Kyle Petty, Darrell Waltrip, Dale Earnhardt, Morgan Shepherd, and Neil Bonnet.
White flag is out. 1 lap to go. Waltrip storms down into the first turn. Wallace staying with him. Kowicki with the overview from 3rd spot. Bodine back and forth, Schrader in 5th, Davey Allison 6th, back straightaway last time. Here's Wallace, last ditch effort. Crowd is up on their feet, 130,000 strong. Let's see who's going to take it in turn number 3. Waltrip, a beautiful line. Here comes Wallace moving to the inside. Wallace pulling ever so much closer as they come to the stripe, and he drives into the grass. Wallace, as he finally has to settle for 2nd place. It'll be Darrell Waltrip, the first man in history to win this event 4 times.
Harold Kinder displays the white flag, and Bill Elliott has 1 more lap to go, and he'll have another victory in his corner, and it'll be the 25th career Winston Cup victory for Bill Elliott. He's halfway around, just a half mile to go before the checkered flag is his. He drops down low on the racetrack in turn number 3. He'll pass under Benny Parsons, who lets him have lots of racing room. Here comes Bill Elliott out of corner number 4, and Elliott wins the Budweiser 500 at Dover Downs International Speedway. Ernie and the team celebrating another victory for Bill Elliott.
And he deserved this one, Bob. He fought his way back from a lap down. Here's Morgan Shepherd coming around to get the checkered flag. Of course, finishing in 2nd place.
And the white flag is being shown by Harold Kinder. Rusty Wallace has 1 more lap to go, and he'll have 3 victories in the last 4 road races in Winston Cup competition. But there is Terry Labonte, and he is not too far behind. Ricky Rudd continues to run 3rd. But Rusty, it seems to me, if he can hang this car on the racetrack and keep it straight, he's going to have another victory in his pocket.
I think he will. He was 1 second ahead of Terry Labonte when they came across the start-finish line, which meant that Labonte gained a little over a 1/3 of a second on him the last lap. But he just has 1 to go, and it's hard to make up a full second.
Rusty Wallace comes through corner number 8. He has the long backstretch and corner 9 ahead of him before the checkered flag. He's keeping ahead about the same distance ahead of Terry Labonte and of Ricky Rudd.
He's got the worst of the racetrack out of his way. However, turn number 9 can be very tricky. He has to be careful not to get in there too fast and slide high. That's his biggest problem right now. He's coming up on Bobby Hillin. As he goes into that turn, he moves around Hillin with no problem at all, and he slows it down going into that turn, gets her right down on the inside, as we've seen him so many times today. Looks like he's got it made, Bob.
Rusty Wallace comes out of corner number 9 in the Kodiak Pontiac. Slips just a little, but he's got the race won. He crosses the line, and Rusty Wallace wins. Terry Labonte is 2nd, followed by Ricky Rudd, Dale Earnhardt, Phil Parsons, Richard Petty, and the number 6 car of Mark Martin finishes 7th.
I believe Dale Jarrett's going to come home in 8th place, and Sterling Marlin in the 9th position.
1 lap to go. Here is the battle shaping up out of turn number 3. Jeff Bodine driving the Levi Garrett Chevrolet. Mike Waltrip quite a distance behind, and it's questionable as to whether or not he can catch it. This is the last time around for Jeff Bodine. Out of turn number 1, Bodine takes a nice smooth sail down the Long Pond straightaway to that sweeping left-hand tunnel turn. Bodine holding his breath now. He could be going to victory lane for the first time since 1986. Waddell Wilson and all of the Rick Hendrick crew have awaited this moment for quite some time. He's only halfway from victory here in the Miller High Life 500. Bodine now moves down across into turn number 3. Jeff Bodine, the former Daytona 500 winner, hasn't won since 1986. He comes out of turn number 3. The crowd is on on their feet. Jeff Bodine will win it this afternoon here at Pocono, the Miller High Life 500.
Harold Kinder has the white flag in hand as Bill Elliott lies in second. Coming down, it's about to be thrown. It's down, and we're in the last lap. Going into turn number 1 for Rusty Wallace. His heart is probably beating at a rate that couldn't be captured on any kind of an EKG.
Boy, he's saying a prayer, please give me enough fuel just to go down this backstretch and accelerate off of turn 4.
Elliott closing in. Elliott moving up another car length. It has been a wonderful race. Only one small incident. That was when Dale Jarrett spun in turn number 3. We've only had 4 cautions. Some mechanical failures. Here they come for 3 and 4. Driving for the finish. Down they come. Elliott trying to pull up. Rusty Wallace staying in front. Coming to the line. Rusty Wallace has defeated Bill Elliott by a margin of about 24/100ths of a second. Battle for third coming to the line. It will be Terry Labonte over Dale Earnhardt in 4th.
White flag is out. One more lap. So now's the time. The last lap. If anybody's going to do anything, this is when it'll happen. The guesswork is over. Wilson moves down out of his more familiar position of directly behind Elliott. Drives a little bit on the low side. Remember, too, that depending on where they place their car relative to the car in front of them, then they can actually affect the handling of that car in front of them by spoiling the way air is coming off the back of the car. But look at Earnhardt. Earnhardt closes up behind Wilson and then has to fall back as Wilson makes his move down to the inside. He is alongside Bill Elliott. Wilson alongside, pushes a nose just ahead. Will this be the first victory for Wilson? Elliott is alongside now. Elliott forges ahead, and Elliott with a nose just ahead of Wilson at the line as they touch, coming across to finish this race. Elliott wins the firecracker with Wilson in second place by inches. Well, there was experience against youth.
With a red-headed driver from Dawsonville, Georgia. There's his crew. White flag for Bill Elliott. We'll follow him around this final time. You ever seen anybody just look so calm and composed in the race car? He doesn't wrestle with the wheel. He doesn't get the car out of shape. Now, Bill rides.
Bill never drives sideways. Bill is a good chassis man, and he adjusts that race car to drive comfortable for him. And I think that's one of the things that makes his team so good, that he is such a good chassis man.
Kenny Schrader, car number 25, the second-place machine. 7 seconds behind. Elliott up and over the tunnel turn. Heading down the short chute. And Labonte will lose a spot to Mark Martin on this final lap as Elliott heads for turn number 3. The final corner and the final mile of the AC Spark Plug 500. It will go to the Coors Belling Ford Thunderbird. His 27th career Winston Cup victory. Bill Elliott takes the checkered flag.
White flag, 1 lap to go. Talladega 500. Always dramatic, always exciting at the finish. Here comes Sterling Marlin on the outside.
Well, what a move. Now, can he make it stick?
Sterling Marlin hanging on, and he's with Schrader. Now Marlin dives to the inside.
Can't quite do that.
Oh, 3 gets sideways for just a moment.
And Schrader moving up on the outside. A very smart, fast move.
Oh, 44 is boxed, and he had to slam it to the inside. This will double them all back up again. Schrader has the advantage. Rick Wilson goes to second. He won't give ground. It's a break for Ken Schrader. Earnhardt on the bottom, and as they run side by side, Schrader gets a little distance. Coming down for the finish of the 20th annual Talladega 500. Missouri's Ken Schrader in front. Coming back down out of turn 4 comes Earnhardt. Wilson on the outside. He wants to take one more shot. Here they come, all battling for the lead. Bodine comes back up the middle at the line. Schrader. Checkered flag is out. Incredible win for Ken Schrader in the Harry Hyde car.
The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go. Will it be Ricky Rudd, Rusty Wallace, Bill Elliott, or someone else that wins this race? Well, we had some slow-paced activity in the middle sections, but certainly not now, as we are really battling for that win. Rusty is right on the back bumper of Ricky Rudd off of corner number 1, headed for 2.
Rudd knows that he cannot make the slightest will stick the nose of that Pontiac in there. Again, Rudd very smooth.
We'll race down the backstretch now. Rusty Wallace looks to the inside of Ricky Rudd. They're separated by about a car length. Now Rusty begins to close in just a little bit. He looks to the outside of Ricky Rudd. Can't find the chance to pass. He's going to have to do it in turns number 6 or 7. If these guys tangle, Bill Elliott is right back there in third position, seeing what's going on. Rusty will try to make a final move here. They come down through corner number 6 now. Rusty is going to have to make a move if he wins this race. I don't think he's going to do it.
I don't think he can do it either. Ricky Rudd is too smooth. He has the line that he wants. He's using the racetrack to his advantage. He was going to slow it down. They
bump. Here they come off the 7th corner. Who's going to win it? They're side by side. Rusty is well off the track. He cannot win it, and Ricky Rudd does. Unbelievable.
We knew it was going to be that kind of a race when the green flag flew again.
3 cars locked in a duel for second. The white flag has already been displayed to Davey Allison. We'll watch this great battle for second, though. Morgan Shepherd has second in the 88 car at the moment, and Rusty Wallace has third. Elliott is in fourth. Davey Allison now comes out of corner number 2 and heads down the backstretch for the final time, and the crew is hoping and praying that it'll stay together for him.
And Morgan Shepherd just went high coming off of turn 2. Both Rusty Wallace and Bill Elliott moved around him. There they are, the 3 cars, second, third, and fourth.
And Phil Parsons apparently has blown a motor. He's down in turn number 1 with a lot of smoke coming from that car. Here we go. Here's the shootout. Remember, Davey Allison is the leader. Here he comes. Davey Allison wins the Champion Spark Plug 400. Now let's go back and watch this battle for second. Rusty Wallace leads him down. It's Wallace, Elliott, and Morgan Shepherd finishing second, third, and fourth. And fifth right there also is Lake Speed.
Lake Speed is caught up to that crew as they were battling up there. And there you see the happy crew of Davey Allison.
Here they come off the 4th corner. This is the last lap of the race, and Elliott is trying to pull alongside. Cannot do it. They've got Lake Speed to go around there in turn number 1. They go into the 36 degrees of banking on the second turn. Down the backstretch now for the final time. It is still Dale Earnhardt leading Bill Elliott into turn number 3. Elliott will make a final bid, but it's not going to work. Dale Earnhardt wins the Busch 500. Bill Elliott finishes in second position, and Jeff Bodine, I believe, is going to pick up third with Davey Allison fourth.
Dick Berggren, as we came on the air, predicted that this was Bill Elliott's race, and perhaps he's going to be right. They're in the final lap of the Southern 500. Bill Elliott with a 2-car length advantage over Rusty Wallace off of the second corner and down the backstretch.
Rusty went through that second turn high for the first time in a long time.
Now let's see. It looks like the interval is going to widen here on the final lap. Elliott puts the car way up against the wall. So is Rusty Wallace. Here they come off the 4th corner. It looks like it's going to be Bill Elliott winning, I think. Boy, it was close, though. I think Elliott won by about a half a car length over Rusty.
Well, I'm really happy for Davey Allison because he's such a class act kid. But Bobby Allison, the way he sounded today, that's 1,000 times better for me. And we love you, Bobby, and can't wait to see you at the racetrack.
Going to hold up his number, number 84. Next year will become part of the Stavola team, but the number 12 is still very much on the calendar with the Stavolas for 1988 for Bobby Allison. Checkered flag is about to fall on his son, who has won here at the Richmond 400 this afternoon of this brand new track.
That one's for you, Dad, huh? Yep. Makes you feel good.
This time around, it'll be the white flag for Bill Elliott. Harold Kinder displays it. There it is, the white flag. 1 more lap to go for Bill Elliott, and he'll have his 6th win of the 1988 season. He moves through corner number 2 and goes down the backstretch now for the final time. He won here in the spring at Dover and is threatening to make it a clean sweep for 1988. Bill Elliott through corner number 3, now corner number 4. He's onto the main straightaway, and Bill Elliott from Dawsonville, Georgia, wins the Delaware 500. Second goes to Earnhardt. Third was Rusty Wallace, and fourth, Davey Allison.
High in turns 3 and 4, so maybe he's out of brakes. Waltrip, meanwhile, has taken the white flag, and he has less than a half mile now to go for his 2nd win of the 1988 season. The defending champion of this race is about to successfully defend his championship. He won at Charlotte earlier this year in the World 600, and now here he comes off the 4th corner. The hand is in the air. Darrell Waltrip wins the Goodies 500.
Here comes Alan Kowicki off the fourth corner, and Alan finishes second, but he is limping across the line. And there's the Happy Tide crew.
Let's keep our eyes on this race to the finish as they head for the checkered flag hill.
Well, he stood on it that time. You could see him move up visibly closer going into the first corner. But Rusty now driving with a rearview mirror. Notice him cut down, not allowing Darrell a lane to get around. This time Darrell's going high over the third turn. Rusty goes high to block his path. Bill, take him to the finish.
He was very loose through turn 4. Fishtailing the car. He comes to the stripe, and Darrell Waltrip makes a move. Darrell actually bumped the rear bumper on the Rusty Wallace car as they came to the checkered flag. Rusty Wallace has won the 29th annual Oakwood Homes 500. White flag this time by. Final lap. Can Jeff Bodine catch Rusty Wallace? And he nudges him in turns 1 and 2. Wallace a little bit out of shape. Bodine back on the inside. They are door to door. Down for the white flag. Final time. Here's Wallace back on the inside. And he nudges Jeff Bodine in turns 3 and 4. The crowd on their feet. It will be Rusty Wallace will win it here at the Wilkesboro Speedway. I mean, they are on their feet, ladies and gentlemen, for an outstanding finish.
What a finish.
Rusty Wallace and Jeff Bodine.
Oh, Jeff Bodine passes Rusty Wallace, and Rusty passes it back using the same tactics.
The white flag is out from Harold Kinder, and Rusty Wallace now has less than a lap to go before winning the AC Delco 500 here at Rockingham. The car comes out of corner number 2 down the backstretch, staying behind the third-place car, number 11 of Terry Labonte. Into third and fourth corners for the final time. Rusty keeps the car low on the racetrack. Off of corner number 4. Here comes the checkered flag, and Rusty Wallace has won here at Rockingham.
Here he comes off of corner number 4, and Harold Kinder has the white flag in hand. There it is, displayed to Alan Kowicki, who'll probably take no chances and may just let Rusty Wallace stay right there. He'll take no chances of becoming involved in any kind of an incident as he is on his last lap now with about a half mile to go before his first Winston Cup victory ever. And it comes at Phoenix International Raceway in the inaugural event here. Alan Kowicki from Greenfield, Wisconsin, in his 85th start on the Winston Cup Series. Here he comes out of corner number 4. Rusty Wallace a little bit loose coming off here. They're going to cross the line just about side by side, but it is Alan Kowicki winning the inaugural Checker 500 from Phoenix International Raceway.
And what a drive he has made here this afternoon. As they were crossing the start-finish line, Harry again apparently ran out of gas.
Let's try to contact Alan on the radio. Alan, you with us?
Yeah, 10-4 on the radio.
Congratulations, you did it.
Yeah, thank you. It's great. I'm so happy I can justify this. The guys in the crew worked hard all year for this. We had our problems early, but we came back, and I'd like to thank my sponsors, Xerox, Amoco, and Winter Ford. Say hi to my dad who's been coming to all my races. He finally missed one, and it happened to be there one I won, but I hope there'll be more.
The white flag will come out next time around, and Rusty Wallace will be on his final circuit of this 1.5-mile Atlanta International Raceway. Down the backstretch, he will go beside and then around Michael Waltrip as Barry Dotson and the crew continues to watch their driver, Rusty Wallace. On the other hand, the Bill Elliott crew also is waiting to see what happens to their driver. Bill is not going to win the Atlanta Journal 500, but he apparently is going to win the Winston Cup for 1988. Bill right now is in 11th position. And remember, he needed to finish 18th or better to win the race, or rather win the Cup, regardless of what Rusty Wallace did. And it is going to come down to that situation. Rusty Wallace from Fenton, Missouri is about to win the Atlanta Journal 500. Here he comes off of corner number 4, and Rusty Wallace wins race number 6 of 1988, the final one of the year. It's a celebration in the Pontiac crew. They're celebrating the battle victory, but here is the war victory that's won by Bill Elliott. And listen to the partisan crowd here at Atlanta. We're just down the road from Dawsonville, Georgia, Bill's hometown, and he had a tremendous turnout of people here this afternoon to cheer him on to the Winston Cup, and they did so successfully.
Well, certainly congratulations are in order for a team that's done a tremendous job this year. You see Ernie Elliott, he's the one with the glasses on there shaking hands. Very happy fella as he finally wraps up that championship that he has sought so long, worked so hard for.
Last year's champion, Dale Earnhardt, just handed the crown to Bill Elliott. He waved to him as he passed him going into the pit area.
Well, Rusty Wallace is moving into victory lane, and it's got to be a bittersweet victory for him. Sure, he's going to be happy that he has won the race, but on the other hand, and as we see Rusty move into victory lane, Cale Yarborough is taking an extra lap around this racetrack with his hand high in the air, saluting his fans who are applauding him on his last Winston Cup race ever. So Rusty Wallace moves into victory lane. You can see that he is somewhat disappointed because he has lost the championship, but on the other hand, he drove a very, very fine race this afternoon. The championship, here he is. Bill Elliott comes in, and other crews move out on pit road to congratulate him as he comes down. We'll be going to victory lane after this.